Hello, my friends. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey today. You've taken the first step towards transforming your life, yes, your life, through the incredible power of positive thinking. I know what you're thinking. Zig, can thinking really change my life? Well, let me tell you something I've learned over decades of studying success, leadership, and human potential. Positive thinking isn't just about plastering a smile on your face or ignoring problems. It's about changing your perspective, your attitude, and your approach to life's challenges. It's about creating an inner strength that allows you to overcome any obstacle, achieve your dreams, and become the person you were meant to be. Part 1. The foundation of positive thinking. Before we jump into the details, let's start with the foundation. Everything great that has ever been achieved started with one thing, a thought. Whether it was an inventor dreaming of a new machine, an athlete visualizing victory, or a parent hoping for the best future for their child, it all starts with a thought. Positive thinking begins with understanding that you are in control of your thoughts. If you control your thoughts, you control your actions, and if you control your actions, you control your results. Now, I'm not talking about ignoring reality. I'm talking about choosing to see reality through a lens of possibility. If you can see a challenge as an opportunity, you've already won half the battle. If you can believe in your potential before anyone else does, you're already ahead of the game. Story time. A life transformed through positive thinking. Let me tell you a little story. I met a man years ago, let's call him Jim. Jim was a good guy. Hardworking, dedicated, but stuck in a rut. No matter what he tried, life just didn't seem to go his way. He told me, "Zig, I just don't have the luck some people do." I looked at him and said, "Jim, it's not about luck. It's about perspective." Jim didn't believe me at first, but we worked on changing the way he looked at life. He started waking up each day and writing down one thing he was grateful for. He focused on solutions instead of problems. And do you know what happened? Jim's life started to change. He got a promotion at work, his relationships improved, and most importantly, he was happier. Jim didn't change the world around him. He changed the way he saw it, and the world responded. Part 2. Developing a positive mindset. Now, let's talk about the how. How do you develop a positive mindset that will transform your life? 1. Self-awareness. Recognizing negative thinking patterns. The first step in transforming your mind is recognizing where negative thoughts come from. Are they based on fear? Self-doubt? Past experiences? Identify the sources of negativity, because you can't change what you don't acknowledge. You might catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." Stop right there. Ask yourself, is that really true? Or is it just a limiting belief? Most of the time, we tell ourselves stories that aren't based on facts, but on fears. 2. Reframing negative thoughts. When you notice a negative thought, immediately challenge it. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never be able to do this," change that to, "I've faced challenges before, and I've overcome them." Reframe your language, and your brain will start to believe it. Remember, your brain doesn't know the difference between a truth and a lie you tell it. So why not tell it something empowering? 3. Positive affirmations and visualization. You've got to see your success before you achieve it. Take 5 minutes every morning to visualize the life you want. See it in vivid detail. Picture yourself healthy, wealthy, and surrounded by people you love. Then, use positive affirmations to reinforce that vision. Say it out loud. "I am capable. I am worthy. I am destined for success." And here's the key, don't just say it. Feel it. Feel the joy, the pride, the confidence of already living that life. This creates an emotional shift that reinforces positive thinking. Story time. A lesson from my mother. Let me tell you another story. This one is personal. My mother, bless her heart, was a remarkable woman. She didn't have much money, but she had an abundance of something far more valuable, a positive attitude. I remember when times were tough, really tough, and I asked her, "Mama, how can you stay so positive?" She looked at me and said, "Zig, I may not be able to change my circumstances, but I can always change my attitude." That lesson stuck with me for life. Positive thinking isn't about being blind to the challenges around you. It's about choosing how you respond to them. That's the real power. Part 3. Turning positive thinking into positive action. You know what I love about positive thinking? It doesn't stop in your mind. Positive thinking, when done right, leads to positive action. And action, my friends, is what turns dreams into reality. 1. Set clear, achievable goals. Positive thinking doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for life to happen. You've got to get out there and make things happen. Start by setting clear, achievable goals. Write them down, break them into smaller steps, and tackle them one by one. Positive thinking gives you the belief that you can succeed, but action is what makes it real. 2. Surround yourself with positive people. You've heard it before, but it's true. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with people who lift you up, encourage you, and believe in you, guess what happens? You start to believe in yourself. If you surround yourself with negativity, it's like trying to climb a mountain with a backpack full of rocks. Choose your company wisely. 3. Practice gratitude daily. One of the fastest ways to cultivate positive thinking is to practice gratitude. Every day, write down at least 3 things you're grateful for. This shifts your focus away from what's missing or wrong in your life and puts it on what's good, what's abundant, what's working. And let me tell you, gratitude is a magnet for positivity. Part 4. Overcoming obstacles with a positive mindset. Now, let's be real. Life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. There will be challenges. But here's where positive thinking really shines. It gives you the resilience to overcome those obstacles. 1. See failure as a stepping stone. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. When you fail, don't see it as a dead end. See it as a stepping stone. Every great success story includes failures. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is that successful people keep going. 2. Maintain a long-term perspective when challenges arise. Remember this. Nothing in life is permanent. Your current situation, no matter how difficult, is temporary. Positive thinking helps you maintain a long-term perspective. You can remind yourself, this too shall pass, and I'll come out stronger on the other side. 3. Stay solution-oriented when faced with a problem. A positive thinker asks, what's the solution, instead of dwelling on the problem. Focus your energy on finding answers, not complaining about the issue. When you develop a solution-oriented mindset, you become unstoppable. Positive thinking is a lifelong journey. As we come to the end of our time together, I want you to remember this. Positive thinking isn't a one-time fix. It's a lifelong journey. It's a decision you make every day when you wake up, when you face a challenge, when you're chasing your dreams. It's about training your mind to see the good, the possible, and the opportunity in every situation. Transforming your life through positive thinking is a process. It takes time, effort, and commitment. But I promise you this, it's worth it. Your life can and will be transformed if you start today, right now, with one positive thought. So let's go out there and do it. Let's transform our lives, one positive thought, one positive action at a time.